Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to look at 7 times Tadej Pogačar shocked the world. So without further ado, coming in at number 8, we have the Tour of Slovenia 2018 Stage 4. Tadej Pogačar was 19 at the time and riding for a continental team. He put in his first huge performance when he finished 4th on the 4th stage of the Tour of Slovenia in 2018. And he finished in a group with star Ivan Sosa, Chris Hamilton, and World Tour superstar Rigoberto Urán. This was an incredible result, and he was riding, as mentioned, for a continental side, and he was only 19 at the time. So this was well above what many 19-year-old riders would achieve in the state of modern cycling. Coming in at number 6, we have the Tour de l'Avenir 2018. He finished ahead of now World Tour pros such as Ivan Sosa, Joao Almeida, and the 2020 winner Tobias Foss of Norway. This demonstrated his stage race potential as he raced a very measured race and truly dominated, even though he didn't take a stage win. Coming at number 5, we have the Tour of Algarve 2019 Stage 2. His second stage race riding for UAE Team Emirates was the Tour of Algarve. Tadej Pogačar lived up to the hype and bested world-class climbers on the Stage 2, the Volta Algarve. The 20-year-old held his own on the testing final climb to Foya against the likes of Wout Poels of Team Sky and Enrique Mas of the Koenig Quickstep to take his first win for the UAE Team's Emirates. Pogačar went on to take the overall Tour of Algarve win after a strong performance in the time trial stage. We've also made a video, if you haven't seen it, where we compared the performance of Remco Evenepoel with Tadej Pogačar at their respective Tour of Algarve, so have a watch of that if you haven't already. Coming in at number 4, we have the Tour of California 2019. Tadej Pogačar broke Egan Bernal's record of being the youngest winner of the Tour of California that he set only the year before in 2018 as a 21-year-old. Pogačar climbed the general classification with his 4th place finish on the high altitude on Stage 2 to South Lake Tower, and then weathered the storms and attacks over the next 3 days to set himself up for the victory with a winning ride on Mount Baldy ahead of Sergio Higuita of EF Education First, George Bennett of Jumbo-Visma, and the aging Richie Porte of Trek Segafredo on Stage 6. This was a massive win for the young Slovenian and really just demonstrated his potential. On Stage 2 of the Vuelta a la Comunitat Valenciana, Pogačar outpunched a declining Alejandro Valverde on the finish. On the next stage, Jack Haig overtook the lead, but Tadej Pogačar was still second overall. He lived up to his expectations, taking a highly anticipated victory on the steep Sierra de Bernia climb on the Queen stage of the Volta a la Comunitat. The young Slovenian attacked midway up the 5.1 kilometer climb, catching overnight leader Jack Haig off guard and distancing all of his other rivals. Wout Poels of Bahrain McLaren was the closest rider, and he almost brought Pogačar back inside the final 500 meters, but fell short and finished just 6 seconds behind the Slovenian superstar. This meant that Tadej Pogačar secured the overall and added another impressive GC title to his already stellar palmares. This really indicated that his season from last year was no fluke, and Pogačar is one of the most exciting talents in the sport right now. Coming in at number 2 were the Vuelta a España Stage 9. Tadej Pogačar debuted in his first Grand Tour in the Vuelta a España and managed to win Stage 9. He battled through the heavy rain and lightning storms to power to the victory on the grueling 94.4 kilometer route from Andorra la Vella to the summit of Cotals d'Encamp. The 20-year-old Slovenian finished 23 seconds ahead of new race leader Nairo Quintana, with compatriot and eventual winner Primoz Roglic finishing 3rd, Alejandro Valverde finishing 4th, and Marc Soler finishing 5th. But this was not it. Coming in at number 1 with the Vuelta a España Stage 20. After taking his second stage victory of the Vuelta a España, Tadej Pogačar confirmed that he was the surprise of the race by pulling off a long solo attack to win the stage, finishing 1 minute and 32 ahead of Valverde and moving the young Slovenian into a 3rd place finish overall. And he also took the white jersey, capping off an incredible debut Grand Tour for the young star, something that we haven't seen for many years.
Sorry Scott, I'm going to have to interrupt you there, mate, because I think we need to add this little gem of moments to the list, a moment we'll never ever forget, no doubt. Where Pogačar was seemingly outclassed by a stronger and more experienced Roglič. We saw him in the time trial stage 20 where he kept a good pace throughout and smashed the stage, winning altogether, much to the dismay of the yellow jersey wearers' teammates Tom Dumoulin and Wout van Aert, who both smashed the time trial respectively as well, giving Pogačar his third stage win of the Tour de France, and it being his first as well, it makes it crazy, especially now, thanks to this, he has now won the yellow jersey, the Young Riders jersey, and the polka dot jersey. 3 jerseys all at once, something we haven't seen done in a while. All eyes are certainly on this young talent and could possibly make it clear that he is the next Eddy Merckx, as most people now seem to discuss.
That's the 7 moments that we think that shocked the world in the world of cycling with Tadej Pogačar. Let us know down below if you certainly missed a few out. And as always, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.